Nice to see you. We're just turning Facebook on. YouTube turns itself on, so no worries there. Thank you for joining me. Cindy Daychuk here with Queen Bee Creations. I tell you, crazy, crazy week. So, couple of updates before we get rolling with everything. IOD just today announced the spring release of their new products to distributors only. Sorry, I know you don't. But there will be some new items in each category, so no worries. And some really, really cute, interesting stuff coming out. So I think that you're going to be really happy. But along with that, to make way, I think that there's 10 new items coming. They are retiring a number. So just so that you know, out of the stamps, the Carrera Marble, the block type print, the grapes, seashore, and swoosh type print are all being retired. The transfers, the Cheers, Desperado, English 12, Exploration, June, Ode to Henry Fletcher, and Lemon Drops, which was extremely popular, but I think has maybe run its course, is also being retired. And as is their brick roller and stuff. So those are ones being retired. If any of them are ones that you were hoping to get, but kept putting off, now is the time to do it, because once they're sold out, then ultimately nobody can replace them, right? I mean, you can keep checking other places to see if they have stock and inventory, but when they're gone, they're gone. Nobody's going to be able to reorder them. The new release, the spring release, they're hoping to have for us February. So, you know, I have to pre-order tomorrow and get my order in, and they're thinking that they should be here by early to mid February, maybe. We'll see. I mean, they've said that before. But they are really quite hopeful, and they were showing us samples of projects that were completed by other distributors ahead of time. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. That could be good news. Finger update, no word on anything. I go to the surgeon tomorrow just for an assessment to be able to see what they think. So I'll have information after that to be able to say. So if you are local here, normally Thursdays is the day that I'm here in the morning. And yes, I am feeling better. COVID's over. COVID laid me flat on my back for a day though. I had the worst migraine in history. It was bad enough. And I get bad migraines, so like that they'll make me nauseous and stuff. This one, I didn't even trust myself to get meds for myself just in case I downed the bottle. It was so bad. But it was just the day. And then we were in here building shelving and stuff, and I was just exhausted though. I had to keep sitting down because I thought I was going to pass out as soon as I did anything strenuous, which, if you know me, not having energy is not my happy place. So, I'm not a good sick person. Surgery, we find out tomorrow. You know, I'm assuming she's going to do a check, do an assessment, and say what's what and what she can do to repair it, maybe. If it needs repairing, I think it needs repairing, but I'm not a doctor. We'll see what they say. So those are the updates on all of that stuff. New IOD coming, old IOD going out. I am breathing again, and no updates on the finger. That's it. So let's move on to talking about the fun stuff. And Nick's okay. Yeah, Nick and my son, that they didn't get COVID at all with me, but my eldest son's entire family were down for the count with it. Passed it on to my daughter-in-law's mother and stepdad, and my older son's mom got it, And I gave it to my brother, and it was just before we realized that we had it, we were already infecting everybody else in our world. So yeah, we were a fun group. We were a fun group over the holidays. Okay, so videos this week. This was Monday's video, and it was, if you saw it in the before, it was just an old, ugly, dusty plywood, um, kind of handmade little unit. Super cute now. And this is what I say all the time. It is amazing what a little paint will do. And I think that this transformation, if you watch Monday's video, seeing the before and after, seeing what just a little bit of paint, a little bit of color can do, this kind of thing, if you see it, this was a thrifted item. If you see these in thrift stores, I mean, nab it. Putting this on a shelf and being able to get things organized, or out in a hallway so that you have different mail slots for different family members, I think is such an awesome idea. And you know, the new year, yeah, thanks, Nick. The new year is a great time to, you know, we all try and get a little bit more organized. We want all of our New Year's resolutions or goals or whatever we do at the beginning of the year to actually move forward. So we're trying to be better organized. So any kind of organizational stuff, I think, is a big plus. And if you are a seller, I think it helps. Okay. Bonus video tomorrow, actually. I'm playing with shorts, I'm playing with shorts, which is like the little videos under a minute. It's super hard. I don't say anything in less than a minute. So getting an entire video done in under a minute is hard. Let me see.
It just turned out really amazing. Really enjoyed watching the video before and after.
Oh, cool. Thanks, Betty Ann. I have a little something here at the shop for you too, honey, whenever you're around next. Don't pop in just for it, but it's here whenever. So anyway, yeah, so I'm playing with an idea that I'll do like a quick little thrift flip every week in an under a minute video. Let me know. You check it out. Let me know if you like it or not. Shorts are not my thing, but they are super popular. So I don't watch a lot of them, but if you all do, then I will try and get better at it. I will try and do them. So let me know. It's coming out tomorrow night. And maybe what I'll try and do is like every Wednesday morning, maybe. Because I've got a full video that comes out Mondays, full video coming out Friday, and Friday's video is about this guy. And in particular, playing with creating, look at some of the rust down his chest and on the base, playing with creating a rusted finish from your kitchen. So I had a lot of people, I've done rust finish videos before, but using the paint with the iron filings and then the special chemical rust activator, they give like a real rust finish, but they are also super expensive. So those are from Modern Masters. If you've used them, I love them. But again, they up the cost of whatever you're doing. They are they are like real chemical products and things, and I understand that a lot of people don't want to do that. So if you want an all-natural way to go, check this one out. It was a tough one because I wasn't breathing all that great, and I might have I might have inhaled a little bit of it. And it doesn't hurt your lungs. It just, I had to stop the camera. I may have gotten a bit of a coughing fit then, but check out that video. Let me know what you think of that one. I like how the finish turned out. It's pretty cool. So especially you'll be able to see at the beginning of the video what he started out looking like. So again, I think the transformation is always the coolest part. Okay, let's jump into today. yeah, got a nice little mix of new stuff in the shop. So I always like it when it's completely different. I still have the COVID cough. I like it when it's a nice eclectic mix. So it's kind of like then there's a little bit for everybody. So the first up, which is I think the boldest look, is this super cool little tea set. So this is called Pearl China. It is like in this sky blue and 22 karat gold. So the teapot, and it just says hand painted. Yeah, that's all the information it gives. But it's got the creamer and the sugar, and they're in this kind of Aladdin lamp kind of pattern, right, with a big swoop. These are from the 1940s. So I gotta tell you, I mean, there are no chips or dings on them. There is some wear on the gold, which is what you would expect, but they have obviously not gone through the dishwasher because the gold is still very bright and vibrant. So really cool, kind of a little bit in that Aladdin-y kind of look, a little bit Art Deco sort of looking. $55 for the set, where I saw just these two pieces online for that price or higher. So good deal, and certainly really unique. But they are not for, you know, if you're I just want my teapot to be a Brown Betty kind of person, this is not a teapot for you. This is a teapot. This is cool. But I mean, like that sky blue with the gold, it's really quite stunning. So the other really vintage item that I have is this Wicker sifter. So it's got the wooden knob. It does work, but it's really this at this age, it's more decor, I would think. You know, it's got some lovely rust and patina happening on it, which I love. And like this handle down here is detached, right? But it's really a decor piece, and this is like an old vintage antique one. It's $11, and I was seeing these for $45 online. So crazy. But I love these just kind of sitting up on a shelf, maybe, you know, in a kitchen, or easily putting like a potted plant in there so you have it up on a shelf just as a decor piece. Super cute. And they have a couple of birds. Oh, I'm going to show this just because, you know what, it's wet and it's cold and it's rainy. Hey, Derek, nice to see you, honey. Oh, and Mike. There you go. Thanks. So, yeah, no, don't do the patina is not a pancake item for sure. So this is a hand-painted little oval platter from Portugal. And I'm showing it because it's wet and it's cold, and if you hear the water running, that's actually, I've got the intake valve in the ceiling up above me. And this just makes me happy. It's a nice, beautiful, hand-painted platter from Portugal. $10. Alcobac, Portugal. I don't know where that is. Quite honestly, I'll be lucky I find the surgeon tomorrow. So I knowing where anything is in Portugal is just asking way too much of me. I am directionally challenged at the best of times, as my family well knows. Okay, this little cutie. Look at this. So it's got like the little textured kind of almost like thatched dome with the little round hooked finial and the little plate with the rim inside it. I think a Boursin cheese might fit in there just perfect, but you could use it for butter or anything you want. I also think depending upon the size of your egg cups, your little soft-boiled egg cup would fit inside there. And if you had that on a breakfast tray and took the dome off, that would be so cute. I love this little. No, oh, wouldn't that be a lovely way to serve my soft-boiled egg though? So cute, so cute. Even if you just did it as a decor piece. I mean, it's only $4.50. So adorable. Okay, I love that. I have some cute stuff tonight. Okay, these guys. Now I'm gonna show you one loose one. I have 2 sets of 8 of these little silver-plated forks. So you could call them a cocktail fork or a seafood fork if you want to. They're in a woven tassel design. Now these I did find online, and they were selling 6 of them for, the lowest price I saw was $25, the highest was $45. I'm selling a set of 8 of them, so we have 2 sets of 8 for $12. Yeah, so $12 a set. I said 2 sets of 8 for $12. And I love patina, but so they've got some patina on them from the silver. You can clean them or you can leave them as is, whichever you like. I love it down in all the little grooves of all of the little tassel and the woven pattern, but they're really cute. I think that they're awesome out on pickle trays to be able to pick up the olives and the pickles and cheese trays and things like that. So just really nice that way. Okay, I'm gonna do this. All right, so first I have a little chicken. So kind of in this golden yellow with a crackle glaze. It's got the red on the comb, and it's kind of a little bit spotted. He's super cute. So $6.50 for him. He's the before. And this is the after, the egg tray. Or is this the before and this is the after? Which came first? The chicken or the egg? Chicken or the egg? This is a solid hand-carved wooden egg tray. This is stamped from, handcrafted in Thailand, part of the wood collection. It is $7.50. And I love that. I mean, certainly you can use it as an egg tray, right? No brainer on that one. But I also like it as, if you were doing like, if you were making your own curry, very often you do kind of your own spice. Mise en place would work great. I've been doing a lot of needle felting, so this would be perfect for sorting all the different size eyes and noses and things, or buttons, or it's just infinitely practical. And I have never seen a wooden egg tray before, so I loved it for that. I loved it for it being unique to me. There you go. Okay. Also, I loved this. So this is a handcrafted from, I think it's called Plowberry Pottery. And I just love that combination of those colors and the texture. So this is all raised texture, and then it's got all of the cutouts going down. Obviously, they've set this up as a honey pot because it's got the little wooden honey spoon with it. You get to put whatever you want in it if you purchase it. It is $11. It's signed and stamped on the bottom. I love that guy. I like it because, you know what? The design is unique, but I love that striping. I love the coloring that they've used for this in kind of those, the honey yellow and amber and blues, and just good design. Good design. I have a lot of chicken kind of things today, I think. I've got the egg thing. I've got this chicken. I have a chicken basket. Look at this chicken basket. So this is $9.50. It's got a woven handle at the top. Certainly you could put eggs in it if you are inclined to leave your eggs on the counter. only if they're absolutely fresh from the farm eggs, of course, not from your grocery store, but super cute with potted plants in it, and he's just a nice woven design. And I'm running out of space. Okay, he can stay there. I also am looking around kind of going, which one should go next? Let's go this way. With a couple of mugs. These are just a beautiful, simple design. This is kind of in a soft blue. This is Port Marion, which is very collectible. And the designer is Sophie Conran for Port Marion. These sell typically for almost $24 a cup. I'm selling the pair for $9.50 because I can. I can do what I wanna. They're just really lovely. They've got a nice flare to them, nice thin rim, right? So it's not like this big chunky rim in your mouth. So it's nice and light, and just a really soft color. They're just lovely. All right. This is like a hint of spring, this one. Oh, and I had something hiding inside that guy. I would have missed him. Okay. So hint of spring. So this comes as a set. So this is an avocado dish, right? And then this is the little avocado plate. So plastic plate to go with the ceramic avocado. And the set is $8. So perfect for guacamole, if you feel inclined, but really good for any kind of dip that you are doing, period. This little guy, this little owl, he's a little trivet. So he's got the 4 little legs. So he's cast iron, but he's got the little inserts in the red and the green and the yellow. So I did indicate in there that, I mean, he's all been cleaned and buffed, but there is a little bit of discoloration of the metal, which just happens over time with a lot of heat, but he's just super cute. $5 for him. I just like, okay, I'm gonna lift this guy because it's super heavy. This guy is a crystal bowl in a cane pattern. So you can see in the bottom that looks almost like a cane chair pattern. So it's called a cane pattern, and it's got the silver plated rim around it. This is a solid sucker. And this one online was close to $50. So $22 in the shop. And it is solid. It's heavy. I like it because, you know what, I like the patterning on it because it's not floral, it's not the typical kind of cut wheat kind of design or that starburst design. I hadn't seen the cane pattern before, so I quite liked that because it's got that kind of simplistic element, but it's got a lot of the kind of the cuts that you would expect from like a heavy cut crystal bowl, but it's a very simple straight lined design. So I like, you know what, I don't mind like heavy patterned crystal when it's got like those straight lines. I'm not big on a lot of the crystal that's really heavy cut and also has a lot of fluting and that sort of thing. I'm kind of in the do one or the other kind of family, I guess. Just personal preference. All right, this little guy, lots of birds tonight. I still have birds to come. Okay, it just happens. It's how it goes. This little dish, so it's kind of like almost like a bird's nest. So this metal bird's nest base with the little bird sitting up there on all of this kind of wire fencing, and then the glass dish to insert. I mean, obviously this would work for a pillar candle if you're inclined, but it's a big enough dish too that little candy dish or little nut dish or something like that, little dip dish as well. You know, if you were doing cheese tray with your little tasseled forks, your cheese tray and your red pepper jelly goes in here. but he's just cute. $5.50 for him. Okay. Before I go on to the next bird, let me go to this pottery piece. So I'm calling this a vase because what else would you call it? But you're obviously not putting water in there because it's all holes. But look at this, all of the little clay spirals all linked together. So you've got kind of this tan and kind of grayed out or blued out tan color with the blue top and base. I just really liked that design. $13 for that. It's just got kind of an airiness and a lightness to it while it's still got kind of a substantial feel and size to it as a decor piece sitting up. So it just lends some kind of texture as opposed to just the shape. All right, now these tea lights. All right, so big rectangular base. This is all finished in kind of a white crackle finish. Six birds sitting on the base, each of which holds like a little tea light or a little mini pot or a combination of the two. I did take a close-up of this guy's beak because it's obviously been chipped, but it's been filed and sanded, so it's not rough, it's smooth, but it wasn't original. So I took a pic of that so you could see that there was a little bit of that damage there, but I don't think it's really noticeable damage in any way. And I think this is just kind of a cute little piece on a mantle or on a sideboard for $10.50. Okay. Couple last things. Another teacup, sorry. This guy. This is in kind of like this, look at that rose matte finish. It's got little speckles, comes with a hand-turned wooden coaster. And the saying on it, on both sides, says, "Tea is my love language." So it's just a nice little teacup and just a nice soothing kind of zen kind of colored matte rose finish for $5.50 for the set. And last two things. This is a big wicker wall pocket. So it's got the hanging hole in the back. It's in great shape. There's no loose wicker or anything. It comes with the greenery, like the faux greenery and the faux lavender, the faux lavender in it for $12.50. So, I mean, this is something that you could lean up against your wall on a sideboard if you wanted. You could hang on a wall because it would hang on a little hook, picture hook or a little nail. You could lean it down on the floor against a piece. It's got a lot of versatility in how you might use it as part of your decor. And then the last item. Okay, so this is probably the most unique piece of artwork that I have brought into the shop so far. And it's one of those things that you're either going to get it and you're going to say, "Oh my God, that is really unusual and that is so cute." Or you're going to look at it and say, "What the what?" I want to start off by saying this is like a botanical. And the artist of this, who is from BC, she has in fact perfected her own way of preserving these items. And this particular item is actually similar items of this size and of this nature are on her website for $85. This is in my shop for $17. It's an original and it is golden beets.
What the what?
So they are all of her work are but she calls them all botanicals, and they're all like little vegetables. And Happy New Year, Tony. So cute. I think that this is really adorable in like a kitchen,
Yeah, it's nice,
right?
actually.
And and it's signed with her. So botanical art, Botanical Art by Diane.ca from Caledon, BC. So she has perfected this way of preserving these so that it's going to stay like this.
Those are real beets?
They're real beets. So like they're real botanicals that she does. And she's got samples where she's got like divided pictures, and she's got little thin cut carrots up here, like purple carrots, and then beets and little radishes. And it's pretty interesting as I was doing the research of it. But you're either gonna like the idea, or you're doing the what thing. But I think it's kind of super cute. It's kind of one of those weirdly cool things. So anyway, don't pay $85, $17 for this. And I think that's it. I think that's what I got for you for today. Hang in for the update on the finger. Check out tomorrow the little bonus short video. Let me know what you think. I'm doing them for you guys, so only if it makes sense. But let me know what you think of it. Check out Friday's video, obviously. And apart from that, I look forward to seeing you next week. Until then, take care, guys. You have to push the OK.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, but